Hello everybody, it's me, Brian with Destructive Media, back with another reaction video for you all today. Today I'm going to be reacting to NF Hope. I'm really excited to hear this song. I'm actually a fan of NF. My oldest son introduced me to him a couple years ago now. I love Therapy Session, I love The Search. Both those albums are great. Hard to listen to at times, but amazing albums. NF, I think, is an amazing writer. I'm excited to see what he has in store for us. I hope the song, like the title, is hopeful. But yeah, we'll flip on over to my other screen and we'll listen to NF Hope together. All right, got the video pulled up here. Like I always say, if you can, pop on a pair of headphones. Music's always better with headphones on. Please hit like and subscribe. That does help out the video. But let's listen to Hope together.
I'm on my way.
Also, if this gets blocked, the video, sometimes that happens, I will have it up on my Patreon, unblocked or uncensored or whatever, but hopefully it doesn't.
I'm on my way, I'm coming. Don't lose faith in me. I know you've been waiting. I know you've been praying for my soul.
Scared. What's going on?
30 years you've been dragging your feet, telling me I'm the reason we're stagnant. 30 years you've been claiming you're honest and promising progress. Well, where is it at? I don't want you to feel like a failure.
So I don't really know who he's talking about here. I think it's his parents. Like I said, I am a fan of The Search and Therapy Session, but I don't quite know the whole storyline super well. I kind of just listen to NF for my own reasons. I relate to the songs in my own way, so I don't know the overarching storyline super well. But to me, it seems like maybe he's talking about his parents, because he's saying 30 years, or could be a sibling. Somebody he's known for most of his life. So, go back a little bit.
Years you've been claiming you're honest and promising progress. Well, where is it at? I don't want you to feel like a failure. I know this hurts, but I gave you your chance to deliver. Now it's my turn. Don't get me wrong. Nature had a great run, but it's time to give the people something different. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce my album. Hope. What's my definition of success? Listening to what your heart says. Standing up for what you know is right while everybody else is. Tucking their toe between their legs.
Okay, this is gonna drop hard here. I thought this was gonna be a slow song, like a slow burn. Hope, be really insightful, and it might still be. NF does switch up a lot in his music. I really like that. I got the chills right away. I still kind of have it. Just, you know, how you get that chill up your arms, on the back of your neck when music just reaches into you like that. NF has a very cinematic sound to his music, a very epic quality to it. And it's definitely here as well. It was in The Search a lot, and now it's in here, and I'm digging it. Also Clouds, but that was a mixtape. It was a different thing, but yeah. I'm liking it.
Listening to what your heart says. Standing up for what you know is right while everybody else is. Tucking their toe between their legs. What's my definition of success? Creating something no one else can. Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing left. It's a person that'll take a chance on something they were told could never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's when someone who ain't never had nothing ain't afraid to walk away from more perfect, cause they rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut. It's a person that would never waver or change who they are just to try and gain.
Okay, I know a lot of people are going to be mad because I paused it probably in a horrible spot. That's the Nate in the old videos from the search right up there. And now he's in the same white clothes that people were before. And that one was out in the ocean. Okay, I would have to go back and see all the other videos. Yeah, interesting.
Giving more when you got nothing left. It's a person that'll take a chance on something they were told could never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's from someone who ain't never had nothing, ain't afraid to walk away from more profit because they rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut. It's a person that would never waver or change who they are just to try and gain some credibility so they can feel accepted by a stranger. It's a person that can take the failures in their life and turn them into motivation. It's believing in yourself when no one else does. It's amazing what a little bit of faith can do. If you don't even believe in you, why would you think or expect anybody else that's around you to? I done did things that I regret. I done said things I can't take back. Was a lost soul at a crossroad who had no hope, but I changed that. I spent years of my life holding on to things I never should have kept, full of hatred. Years of my life carrying a lot of baggage that I should have walked away from. Years of my life.
Okay, I'm going to pause again in probably a horrible spot. But the music in the background where they're dragging across the strings, I'm not sure if it's a guitar or a violin. It's probably a violin or something. Where it's like, when he's saying like horrible things that he feels about himself. And it's a really good vibe. Like I said, sometimes NF is hard to listen to. I relate to him a lot.
Don't even believe in you. Why would you think or expect anybody else that's around you to? I done did things that I regret. I done said things I can't take back. Was a lost soul at a crossroad who had no hope, but I changed that. I spent years of my life holding on to things I never should have kept, full of hatred. Years of my life carrying a lot of baggage that I should have walked away from. Years of my life wishing I was someone different, looking for some validation. Years of my life trying to fill a void, pretending I was in them. They get it.
Back in the mansion. Love this. I have goosebumps. Like, oh.
Necessary evil, difficult to go through, yes, but beneficial.
Okay, switching it up again. I wasn't ready. Scared.
Necessary evil, difficult to go through, yes, but beneficial. Some would say having a mental breakdown is a negative thing, which on one hand I agree, but on the other hand it was the push I needed to get help and start the healing process. See, if I didn't ever hit rock bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a prime example of what happens when you choose to not accept defeat and face your demons. Took me 30 years to realize that if you want to get the opportunity to be the greatest version of yourself, sometimes you gotta be someone you're not to hear the voice of reason. Having kids will make you really take a step back and look in the mirror. At least for me, that's what it did.
Yeah, me too. Kids changed me completely.
Wake up every day and pick my son up, hold him in my arms and let him know he's loved. Standing by the window, questioning if that is.
Okay, that was amazing. That breakdown where he was going to the rooms of the mansion of his older videos, him in the cage as an older him. He locked himself in there forever, and he doesn't want that. You know, growing up, I held on to a lot of anger from what happened in my childhood, things that happened. Don't want to get too personal. Don't want to put too much of myself out there. You know, still some walls up. But you know, having kids, it makes you softer. You don't understand your trauma that your parents put on you. I guess you don't understand why they do it. It makes you question it more. But I don't know. It makes you look at life completely differently when you have children. Because you're living for something else now, and you want to become the best version of yourself for them so they can become the best version of themselves, and they can't be their best self unless you are. So yeah, I get it. That's NF is, yeah, I love it. I love this song.
That's what it did. Wake up up every day and pick my son up, hold him in my arms and let him know he's loved. Standing by the window, questioning if that is ever going to show up. Isn't something he's gonna have to worry about, don't get it twisted, that was in a shot. Mama, I forgive you, I just don't want him to grow up thinking that he'll never be enough. 30 years of running, 30 years of searching, 30 years of hurting, 30 years of pain, 30 years of fearful, 30 years of anger, 30 years of empty, 30 years of shame, 30 years of broken, 30 years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hate, 30 years of never, 30 years of maybe, 30 years of later, 30 years of fate, 30 years of hollow, 30 years of sorrow, 30 years of darkness, 30 years of hate, 30 years of baggage, 30 years of sadness, 30 years of stagnant, 30 years of change, 30 years of patience, 30 years of suffering, 30 years of torment, 30 years of 30 years of bitter, 30 years of lonely, 30 years of pushing everyone away. You'll never evolve, I know I can change. We are not enough, we are not the same. You don't have the heart, you don't have the strength, you don't have the will, you don't have the faith. You'll never be loved, you'll never be safe. Might as well give up, not running away. You don't have the guts, you're the one afraid. I'm the one in charge, I'm taking the reins.
Oh, I cannot wait for the rest of that album. That was absolutely amazing. I love that. That was a throwback to a lot of his older videos, a lot of his older music. I related to that a lot. I'm also in my 30s. Had a really rough life growing up. Had a lot of anger over it. I had kids in my 20s, so I am starting to heal from my things as well. Trying to heal from them, because living with all that anger and pain is not fun. And it affects you in the long run. When you're angry at somebody, like your parents or maybe, a partner or friend, it's hurting you more than it's hurting them, because you're living with that pain every day. And they're maybe not, maybe they're off, hanging out with somebody else or doing other things, or they're not, I don't know. It's going to affect you more. So I'm not saying forgive them just for that, but I'm saying forgive yourself for feeling those things, because it makes things easier in the long run. I don't know. F really just makes you think about things. I absolutely love that song. I can't wait to show it to my son and my wife. They both love NF. But yeah, if you want me to react to any other NF songs, some of his older stuff, I would love to do that. I'm going to react to any new stuff he puts out probably. But please hit like and subscribe. That does help out the video. Please share as well. That helps out more than you know. But until next time, just take care of yourself. Take care of others. Take it easy.